Brother Jose de Sosa Marquez was a type of leader who truly understood the principle taught by the Savior. And if any man among you be strong in spirit, let him take with him that is weak, that he may be edified in all meekness, that he may become strong also. As a member of the branch presidency in Fortaleza, Brazil, Brother Marquez and the other priesthood leaders developed a plan to reactivate those who were less active in his branch. One of those who was less active was a young man by the name of Fernando Araujo. Recently, I spoke to Fernando, and he told me of his experience. I became involved in surfing competitions on Sunday mornings and stopped going to my church meetings. One Sunday morning, Brother Marquez knocked on my door and asked my non-member mother if he could talk to me. When she told him I was sleeping, he asked permission to wake me. He said to me, "Fernando, you are late for church." Not listening to my excuses, he took me to church. The next Sunday, the same thing happened, so on the third Sunday, I decided to leave early and avoid him. As I opened the gate, I found him sitting on his car reading the scriptures. When he saw me, he said, "Good, you are up early. Today we will go and find another young man." I appealed to my free agency, but he said, "We can talk about that later." After 8 Sundays, I could not get rid of him, so I decided to sleep at a friend's house. I was at the beach the next morning when I saw a man dressed in a suit and tie walking towards me. When I saw that it was Brother Marquez, I ran into the water. All of a sudden, I felt someone's hand on my shoulder. It was Brother Marquez in water up to his chest. He took me by the hand and said, "You are late, let's go." When I argued that I didn't have any clothes to wear, he replied, "They are in the car." That day, as we walked out of the ocean, I was touched by Brother Marquez's sincere love and worry for me. He truly understood the Savior's words, "I will seek that which was lost, and I will bring again that which was driven away, and I will bind up that which was broken, and I will strengthen that which was sick." Brother Marquez didn't just give me a ride to church. The quorum made sure I remained active. They planned activities that made me feel needed and wanted. I received a calling, and the quorum members became my friends. Following his reactivation, Brother Araujo went on a full-time mission and has served as a bishop, stake president, mission president, and regional representative. His widowed mother and 3 sisters and several cousins have also entered the waters of baptism. When speaking about the work of the Aaronic priesthood quorums in his ward, Brother Araujo, who once again is serving as a bishop, stated, "Our rescue work is the focus in all 3 quorums of the Aaronic priesthood. We have a list of each one of our lost sheep. The quorum presidencies, advisors, and bishopric divide up and go visit them on a regular basis. We not only visit the less active members, but we also visit the non-members and less active or part-member families. Activities are organized to reach each young man. We discuss each young man in our quorum presidency meeting and in our monthly bishops' youth committee meetings. In 2003, we managed to rescue 5 priests, 1 teacher, and 2 deacons who are now active in their quorums. We have also reactivated some families and have enjoyed the blessing of seeing some non-members enter the waters of baptism. As I reflected on the desire of these priesthood brethren to fulfill their sacred duties, spending the bulk of their time ministering instead of administering, these words of the Savior came into my mind. "For I was hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me." The Savior's example of going the extra mile to find his lost sheep is evident throughout the Scriptures. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 and go into the wilderness after that which is lost until he find it? The good shepherd knew when one of his sheep was missing. He numbereth his sheep, and they know him. And he calleth his own sheep by name. He went into the wilderness, which at times has been defined as a confusing multitude or mass, and he searched for that which was lost. We are not told how long it took the good shepherd to find the lost sheep or if others helped in the search, but we do know that they knew his voice and that he loved them. We also know that he did not give up, that he did go after that which was lost until he did find it, and that when he returned, the lost sheep was safely on his shoulders. And then he exclaims, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth." Number 3, how great shall be your joy if you bring, save it be, one soul unto Christ. Many years ago in a general conference, I spoke of how Jose de Sosa Marquez understood the words of the Savior that if any man among you be strong in spirit, let him take with him that is weak, that he may become strong also. Brother Marquez knew the name of every sheep in his priest quorum and realized that Fernando was missing. He hunted for Fernando at his house, then at a friend's home, and even went to the beach. He finally found Fernando surfing in the ocean. He did not hesitate until the boat sank, like in Daniel's story. He immediately entered the water to rescue his lost sheep, bringing him home rejoicing. And then he ensured, through continual ministering, that Fernando never again would leave the fold. Now allow me to update you on what has happened since Fernando was rescued, and to share the joy that came from rescuing just one lost sheep. Fernando married his sweetheart Marie in the temple. They now have 5 children and 13 grandchildren, all of whom are active in the church. Many other relatives and their families have also joined the church. Together, they have submitted thousands of their ancestors' names to receive temple ordinances, and the blessings just keep coming. Fernando is now serving as bishop for the 3rd time, and he continues to rescue, just like he was rescued. He recently shared in our ward we have 32 active young men of Aaronic priesthood, 21 of whom were rescued in the last 18 months. As individuals, families, quorums, auxiliaries, classes, and home, and visiting teachers, we can do that.